Hello, everybody. We are live right here in Palm Springs, California, where it's a balmy 110 degrees. Not balmy. I found this on the web. It's not balmy. It's just hot. I hope you are all. Is today Tuesday? Yeah. I hope you're all having a fabulous July 18th. I am. Nobody's here yet. Everybody's on vacation. So what are we going to talk about today? I don't know. The Quilt Along. How about that? It's behind me. I finished mine. Let me see. I'm going to turn my machine off. I have Churro. I've been using Churro. Hi, Bryce. Hi, Michelle. And Churro put itself to sleep, so I might as well just turn him off because he's not going to get used for a minute. But here he is. Here he is, beautiful Churro, and my little turtle toes. So what's going on? How's everybody doing? Sharon's on vacation and still watching. Thank you, Sharon. I finished it. I finished my pink lemonade quilt. Now just to quilt it and to video quilting it. I feel like my camera is very high. It's fine. It is what it is. At this point, it is what it is, right? Let's see. I'm working on summer fun quilt. Yes, love it. I was playing with these blocks today. These will be for my first Janome post. I love them. Oh my gosh, I made it up. It's paper pieced. I feel like, remember like in 2020 where people started using Zoom and they didn't know how, and then everybody looked like this? Or you just saw this, like my camera's just too high. I stuck it on a box, but I think the box is too tall. I think I need to go to that box. I'll be back.
I didn't get that.
Could you try again? There goes Siri again. Is she serious?
I'm not sure I
understand. All right, you're gonna get jostled around for a minute. You're sitting on AccuQuilt dies. Oh my gosh. And note to self, the 12-inch block is too tall. Ooh, is that? Oh, much better. Oh, hi, everybody. Now you can see me. How do I look? I'm so stupid. Okay, so first thing first, Ben and I went to Costco. Let's see. Kathy, I'm very excited about next week. I can't wait to come up to Traverse City. 1, to escape the heat. And 2, to have cherries. And 3, to teach. I love cherries. Let's see. Finish a bear paw quilt. Sit on a pillow. I don't like to sit it on fluffy things because I feel like if it's on something fluffy, the fan doesn't work. And my biggest thing is like, oh my gosh, the fan's not going to work. It's going to get hot. It's going to blow up. So let's see. Wisconsin. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm just dumb. Okay, so this is the most important thing that's happened in the last 10 minutes. Ben and I went to Costco on Sunday. Also, you guys, I have this like 3. There are these ones, like 1.5 long eyebrow hairs. It's so weird. I call them my grandpa hairs. And Ben's always like, can I trim those? I said, no. And then I just do one of these to get them back in. So we went to Costco. Sorry, I digress. And Ben bought these energy drinks. And I told him he wasn't allowed to buy energy drinks because his heart would explode. And then I said, and if you do buy those ones, I'm going to have one because they had a flavor called cherry slush. Has anybody seen these? Alani? Now, I don't know what makes them an energy drink other than they're delicious. There's only 10 calories, 200 grams of caffeine, because definitely I need it. But I had the cherry slush one. Oh my gosh. It tastes like a cherry Slurpee. It is so good. Am I going to have more of these? No, because I feel like I'll get addicted. But they are delicious. There was one called Stratosphere or Starburst or something. It tastes like grape soda. Oh my gosh, so good. They are so. Oh, Michelle's had them. She says they are good. So yeah, I'm digging this, loving it. It could be dangerous. Caffeine, Hot Mess Express, all aboard. Choo choo. And then I also have my water. What I should be doing is doing like a quarter of the caffeine drink and the rest water and just water it down. I'd still drink it. Is as good as the cherry limeade from Sonic? Let me find out. Different than the cherry limeade from Sonic because there's no lime and there's no aid. It's just cherry. Oh God, it is so good. It is so good. Hello, it's So Orchid in Maine. I miss you. I just saw, oh no, I think you posted something. Anybody in Maine, go to So Orchid and give them all a big hug from Adam. Big fans of So Orchid. So yeah, so who's doing the Quilt Along? How do I fix this? How do I make it so it doesn't mirror? I'm gonna have to think about that because I'm looking at what you're looking at, and this, well, it's in the right place, but I don't know. Whatever. I won't be bouncing off the walls. It's so hot here. It's so hot, and I don't sleep when it's hot. So I was like up and down and up and down, went and laid on the couch like this under the fan. Like it was just one of those. But yeah, so who's doing the Quilt Along? How are we doing with our accordions? Are you loving it? I am loving Alexis. I love the new Janome. Oh my gosh. Excuse me, caffeine. Or I mean carbonation. So when I was doing these seams where it's a square and a square and then 2 half square triangles and this is super bulky, oh my gosh, that M7 was like stitch, 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 stitch. It didn't stop. I feel like I always had issues with thicker seams. I left my camera on. I have to turn it off. For my Janome Maker stuff, I have to make videos, which is I'm doing a video on paper piecing. So when that posts, I will let you all know. I love these blocks. I'm calling them my So Fun blocks. No one steal my stuff, please. Thank you. But when I was going through these 6 thick seams, it went like I did a live because it was so easy to get through those things. And I feel like that was a place I was always having like hiccups and issues. Oh my gosh, amazing. It was so good. It was to the point where I like made Ben come and watch me stitch them. So, but I did get my accordions done. I did all my trimming. Now, if you are doing the Quilt Along, don't feel like you need to be this far yet. You still have a whole week and a half because the piecing, putting it together, I was recording the video for that part. So I had to get it done, and like I'm gonna get it quilted probably what's today? Probably on Thursday. I think tomorrow I might go live all day. I have 2 of my mom's quilts that I found in the garage that I need to quilt. So I think I might like just set up my camera and go live and quilt both of those tomorrow. And then you can just pop in and say hi and then leave. I probably won't even be able to keep up with the camera because if I'm doing that, I'm not gonna be paying a lot of attention. Oh my gosh, I'm looking so forward to AQS Grand Rapids. 1, because I've never been there. 2, because I think it's just still going to be hot here, so I'll be cool going to Grand Rapids. 3, I love the AQS shows so much, and because Mickey and I are always working them, like I've become friends with all the people that she's introduced me to. So we just kind of walk around and say hi to all our friends. It's just like, yeah. I love it. So Cheryl asked what fabric line I'm using. This is completely scrappy. It's a little bit of everything, and I can't tell you any of them. I know that this is, I believe, cotton and steel, because I don't think they were Ruby Star yet, because I know when I got this. A lot of it is Free Spirit. All of the yellow is from Connecting Threads, because I bought a yellow bundle. Pinks, there's some, this is cotton and steel. I think this might be Tula Pink. This is Elizabeth Hartman, just because I know some of the patterns. This is Free Spirit. I just don't know who. So I have no clue. It was just, I was like, I wanted to make it scrappy. Now let's talk about this. I like the way it turned out. It turned out okay. I hate scrappy. I'm never going to like it. It's never going to be for me. it really, it just makes me kind of go crazy. I like the way it turned out. I do love it. Like for you scrappy quilters, like props to you to be able to like take a step back and lose control. You know what I like? Ow, I can't reach. I like this. All one line. This is all the faux tweed from Connecting Threads. We'll talk about them in a minute. One line, they all look kind of the same. Colors look great together. Go for it. Do whatever you want because they're going to look good. This was so hard for me. This is so hard for me. But I do like the way it turned out. And I think after I quilt it, it's going to be amazing. I'm so stupid. I am excited about the way I'm going to quilt it. I think I might be using an Echo foot. If you don't have the Echo feet, you're probably going to be okay. You are going to need a ruler. Unless you're using Prostitcher for everything, then you can just do whatever you want. I mean, don't edge to edge it, like custom quilt it like we are, but you're going to be able to just go ding, 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 and resize stuff to make it fit. But for those of you who want a free motion, maybe if you're a pro stitcher, you should practice your free motion. And if you're somebody who knows how to free motion, got pro stitcher later and is still scared, maybe you should pro stitcher it. I don't know. That's just me. I stepped out of my comfort zone and I did a scrappy quilt and I still don't like it. I love the pattern. I love the accordion stone half square triangle method. The funny thing, so I was talking to Mickey. So what happened was, let's see, it's hard for me. I don't do a scrappy quilt because I want everything to match. Oh my gosh, Lena, I do the same thing. I'm the same way. So I was talking to Mickey and she was talking about the accordion. She goes, I just don't get it. I don't know if I'm a fan. I don't know if I'm a fan. What does this say? Oh my gosh, I thought I forgot to cancel a reservation and I just got a text about a hotel reservation, but it's for next week. Everything's good. So I'm like, Mickey, just do it. And she goes, it's hard for me to read directions. And I forgot about that, but she's not a direction reader. She's like, let me look at it and then I'll figure it out. And so she totally was doing some things wrong. And I said, no, in the instructions, it says right here. And she goes, oh, I don't read those. And I said, okay, well, you have to read them for this because this is a new technique you've never done. So then I get a text from her the other day and she goes, I love the accordion method to make half square triangles. And I said, I knew you would. That's why I share it. I share things I like because I know you're going to like them. I feel like there's a meme where it's just hands with really long nails. And I feel like I just did that. And then I want to click my nails that I don't have. Bryce, but yeah, so I have a scrappy quilt. Ben's home. He got COVID. So what's today? It's July 18th, 2023. He has been working in the hospital the whole time, never a day off. And I've been traveling since the end of 20. And I've had COVID once. And Ben just finally got COVID today. Crazy. But I'm like, can I tell people? Are you going to get upset? He's like, no, you can tell people. So he is quarantined in the bedroom and he's feeling fine. He's just tired. But he is quarantined in the bedroom. And now I get a week of the house alone because he's stuck in the bedroom. I just have to go sleep in the gym. I'll probably just sleep on the couch. But I showed him this the other day when I was working on it. I hadn't started sewing it together yet. So it was still all blocks. And I grabbed my phone and I'm like, yeah, I'm just not sure what I think about this. This is his reaction. Hold on. I got to get into character. Action. Hey, Ben, what do you think about this? Ugh. I think he jumped back. Oh my God. I started laughing so hard. And he's like, oh, I don't know who did that. And I'm like, it's mine. I was like, I've only seen that face one time before, and it was when I showed him my sunglasses. So that was funny. But he's like, you made a scrappy quilt? I said, I had to. I push people out of their comfort zones all the time. I have to do it too. Oh, Bryce, heart out to you. Heart. Wait, how do you do that? This is heart for Bryce. Let's see, blah, blah, blah. I'm going back and reading comments. Next week will be, Kathy, you're kidding me. Oh my gosh. I was so looking forward to low 70s. I'm looking it up right now. Wait, what's today? Oh, 82. I guess it's better than 115. I'm gonna have to have an extra cherry. I'm gonna have to find cherry ice cream. Let's see. Grand Rapids, the fabric lines. That's why I have so many scraps. Crazy. Hi from Kansas. Bryce has the feet that will get you a lot of miles because they're eco-friendly. We did run out of time stitching with those eco feet. I'll have to check out the M7. I've been looking for a new machine at AQS, but wanting an embroidery and sewing machine one. Deb, if you want an embroidery and sewing machine, the M7 will not do that because it's straight sewing. That would be the M17 or whatever other ones they have. I can do free motion and ruler work since I haven't gotten Prostitcher yet. Perfect. Oh, hi, Joan. Let's see. I need a clock. Let's see. Kay doesn't have a spare room either, but she does have a sewing room. The sewing room is a spare room. I can roll things around. Oh, happy 50th anniversary, wedding anniversary, Michelle. My parents well, theirs isn't really till August, but we celebrated it 2 weeks ago. Oh, yay. Hearts out to you too. So who's actually doing this? Anybody? Bueller. I know Carrie is because I've seen her accordions. I want to see your accordions. I want to know what you think about it. Only the good things. So don't be negative. We don't have time for that. Oh my gosh. Thank you, by the way. I was thinking about this. Thank you guys for always just being positive and lifting me up and like each other up and helping each other out. I got on Prostitcher Posse yesterday and I saw a comment and I'm just like, oh my gosh. Yes. Somebody was complaining and then someone else is like, why don't you have compassion? It made me laugh. I liked that comment, but I'm not allowed to like say it myself. So that's it. I have to tell you, so I hung these, and for those who do embroidery and stuff, you can hang your stabilizers and stuff on those bars. There are hooks. So if I had a lot of hooks, I can hang rulers and such. But yeah, it's there to hang things from. So somebody asked, what are those bars for? To hang things from. But these are from Classy Creations. I did that whole unboxing and stuff, and they have some tables. So I was chatting with the girls from Classy Creations yesterday and had to get my tables ordered, had some other things because I'm like, if I had a table, this is what I would want it to do. But they're on wheels so they can slide around. So when Mickey comes, I can still get her a place, and they all kind of nest into each other. So I think I'm going to get all four. So I'll have the machine and its own big table, and then a cutting table, and then one more smaller table for the AccuQuilt, and everything will be able to nest and move. And yeah, I'm trying to make the space more enjoyable. But I was super excited. They're so good. They were like, why don't you start coming out with products? And I'm like, because I can't think about that stuff. Like my brain doesn't work like that. I know what I need, but I don't want to like develop it. I'm like, that's what you guys are here for. Like I need a cutting table that I can still put an iron next to, which I don't anymore because I have my Laura Star. I'm like, but before the Laura Star, I had my big ironing station or my big steam station. And I said, here's the thing. I have this big steam station. I don't want to take that much room off of my cutting table or my whatever table it is. I want this to be able to like tuck under my table or off to the side of my table. So I have free reign of full surface of my table. I'm like, cause that's all we want. We need the table space. And I'm like, so make it. So that was fun. Ooh, the walkout basement to the sewing quilting room. That would be fantastic. We actually looked at a house in Cleveland that would have given us that. Why didn't we buy that one? I think we are already in the house. Yeah, no, that would be fantastic. Where do I find the Quilt Along, Cindy? The videos they're linked on my Facebook page, but it's called the hashtag ASF Summer QAL 2023. And then if you watch the first, I'm gonna call it the episode, I talk about the pattern that you need and everything. I'm featuring Pop Goes Your Scrap Bin. So this is my friend Beth Helfter over at Eva Page Quilt Designs, and she does her trademarked half accordion sewn HSTs. So it makes scrappy half square triangles. So no half square triangle is the same as another in this, unless you just happen to get two fabrics together. And I think I used 50 fabrics in this. So I think there's 12 yellow, 10 pink, 10 gray, 10 blue, 8 blue, 8 gray. I don't know, something like that. But there's a lot of fabrics, and it's not how I do things. So I'm kind of excited because if it were me in real life, 4 colors, it'd be four colors. I might have like 1 star, a different color. I don't know. I do love it. Like I kind of want to make another one, but not scrappy. But who has time for that, right? There was something I was going to say. Oh, pressing them, I found my favorite block. So I posted a picture of it the other day, and it's this one right here because it has pink sparkly and just kind of some teal creamies. That's what I'm calling it, teal creamies. I love that pink sparkly fabric. I made a unicorn quilt for my niece that's never got it because it's still not bound. I probably made it 5 years ago. And it's in a bin in the garage with no binding. But it looks good. Oh, I'm horrible. I hate binding. So I talked to the girls at Classy. Those are coming. I'm excited to share them all with you. They said, should we make a discount code? Do you think people might want to get our stuff? I'm like, I don't know. I said, if you want to make one, you can. I'm not going to ask you. But if you make one, I'll tell my kids to come shopping because we like a deal, right? But they do have some great stuff. They're the ones who I get my vinyl from too. And they have now clear nonstick rulers. They are inventors. It was funny because they actually said yesterday, one of them goes, I don't know how to sew. I just know how to make things. And I said, you understand sewing enough that you can make things that work for us. So that's always great. The lacy option at the back pattern is pretty too. I might make for a lap quilt with Gramps scraps. Oh, Carrie, you totally should. And then you should send me a picture. You should just post it and tag me because I'll see it there anyway. I do like that other lacy option in the back too. We need more. More what? Everything? Soft teal and glittery. I love that. I need some more cherry slush. God, that's good. You want to know another thing that's good? And I would say that these are a guilty pleasure, but I'm not guilty. I don't feel guilty about it. Nerds gummy clusters. Have you had these? Oh my gosh, they are so delicious. And I might have ate that whole bag yesterday. That's fine. Can you point me in the direction on how to install both Designer and Simulator on a brand new PC? Still in the box. I'm a Mac girl and I haven't used a PC in 25 years, so I'm a bit rusty. So Kathy, do you have the Designer USB stick? So you should have, Designer comes on a USB stick when you buy Prostitcher, unless you bought the digital download from Prostitcher.com. That should have instructions on how to put Designer on, but it's just plug it in and go. So that will have your Designer instructions. For Simulator, you're going to go to Prostitcher.com. You're going to download the whatever version you want to use. If you want to use Connect, you're going to download the Beta Connect 712. If you want to just use whatever was there last, you're going to download the last version before Connect, which is 537. download that onto your machine. It's going to download in a zipped drive. Perfect. You're not doing Connect. So you're going to download 537. It's going to be a zipped drive. You're going to open that. You're going to have to decompress it. So you're going to open that and save the files, like extract the files, I guess is how they say it. I'm trying to think of how they word it. Extract those files and then just try to run the update. Just double click the update and it will install onto your computer and install into sim mode for you. Oh my gosh, gummy nerds are the best, Bryce. They're seriously, you can buy a big long rope. I don't want that. I want this so I can rip off the edge. I can open it like this, mouth open, pour it in. And a matter of fact, I was eating some the other day when I was cooking. And Kathy, I think I have a video about sim somewhere. I don't know what it's called. I don't even know if it has simulator in the name. But if you search my channel for simulator, it might come up, or sim. It might have been, I'm trying to think of when I did it. Does anybody know the name of that video? Names start to just disappear when there's so many videos. But I believe if you look, when you go to download that version, right under it, it should have downloading instructions. Yes, on YouTube. It should have downloading instructions, and just follow the downloading part, or it should have updating instructions. Follow the downloading part to where it says extract, and then just try to open that file. Do you have to connect in your Infinity? Any bugs left? Are there any bugs left? There's probably a ton of bugs. I do have Connect on my Infinity. The last few quilts I did with it. The last, the intermingled design that I did in the video, it did have Connect on it. No issues. It worked fine. The previous one I did with a bit orange design for the kaleidoscope, I did not have Connect on it because I needed to. No, is that right? I've done like 3 quilts in the last 3 weeks, just because I haven't been over there. I've been doing this stuff. And one of them I had to take it off because I switched threads. So I needed, you had to program the handlebars to do the tension control, and I didn't want to deal with that. So I just rolled back to 537. There are still bugs with Connect. If you guys don't want to deal with them, I would say stay at 537 because that one works. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's the hard thing. And I was chatting with somebody, with another educator, and I didn't know we got Snowball Blocks. Sorry, I'm looking at the side of this. Oh, that's what I get in the companion corners? I'm looking at the dies that my computer's sitting on, and I'm looking at the dies. I'm like, there's Snowball dies? But they're in the companion set, and that's what I'm sitting on. All right, so let's go back to Connect. When I was reading the comment about people don't understand why they released this, and let's be honest, they did it. We have nothing. All I can do is help people who are having issues. I had nothing to do with the release. I get frustrated just like all you. I don't get as frustrated because I just roll back and continue my life because it's not worth getting that upset over. It's just quilting. 537 works. You can roll back to it. Is it frustrating? 100%. You're allowed to be frustrated. Should you go out and like be so mean to people? No, because it's just quilting. So be frustrated, but don't be mean to people. But roll back 537. But one of the reasons that they can't fully test Prostitcher, and I talk about this all the time because I feel like somebody at HQ just needs to come out and say, this is why we have to test it, and this is why it works for some of you and doesn't work for some others. If you go to the Prostitcher page and you see and you want to download the most current version, you want to download Connect, you have to click this download, this drop down, and it gives you this whole list of different tablets. So each of those tablets are going to work a little bit different. They're all going to use Windows, but they're just a little bit different. Every tablet's a little bit different. So you have I don't know, 12 different tablets. I don't know how many are there. Well, let's just say eight different tablets. So now those tablets can all go on to 7 different machines. And every machine works a little bit different. None of them are the exact same. So now you have 8 tablets, you have 7 machines. Each machine Prostitcher carriage is different. So now you have 7 different carriages, but there's also been like 5 renditions of those carriages. I mean, some of you are newer to long arming. Older long arms, they didn't have the gears button. You couldn't just hit a button and you had to go back there. There was a lever and you switch the lever up or down. And that's how you went from Prostitcher to free motion. So now you have all of these different carriages. So this machine might have tablet 4, machine 2, carriage 3, and work fine. This one might have tablet 4, machine 2, carriage 2 issue. So that's one of the reasons they can't test every combination out there, which is why the betas started, because they just needed a way to get all of this testing done. Is it frustrating? 100%, because if you're somebody that doesn't work for, that's frustrating. That is not the best thing, especially like you spent all the money on it and everything. But that's why it's happening. And they still give you the option to roll back, go back to 537 and work through it there. So I'm always like, you know what? At the end of the day, roll it back. You're going to be fine. I have a bedroom and have a long arm and feel like I'm a wall-to-wall sewing table, cutting table, and iron table. Pam, right there with you, except I don't know how you fit. Wait, I am in a bedroom, have a long arm. Oh, I thought you had a bed in there too. I was going to say, I don't know how you have a bed in there. Excuse me. I have a path here. I have a path here. And I have a path in front of my long arm. And if I squeeze and think that I'm thin, well, you'll get a good look at it tomorrow if I end up doing live while I quilt all these quilts. I should go get those quilts. I have to show them off. Feedback is very important if you're testing. Put in your thing, let them know what you did. And a matter of fact, before they used to do betas, I tested like OptiStitch and stuff. And anytime we had an issue, like we had these, they used to use the educators as testers. But we would have these forms that you'd fill out. It was like, I did this, I did this. There's a file you can create that shows every keystroke. Emily, I just saw your, everybody wave to Emily. I don't know how you can wave, but just wave and she'll just know you're there. Emily is one of the fantastic digitizer designers from Prostitcher Patterns. Love you, Emily. If you want to play with Serial, make sure Prostitcher Studio is on your computer. Then you have a design open, a designer, click the home tab, then hit that send machine will open. Oh my gosh, she's teaching people how to go back and forth from designer to Prostitcher. Emily does all our fabulous designs. I don't know. Well, I'm not going to say all. I'm going to say 90%. All I know is that I sent Emily one time, I said, I need squirrels. And then 3 days later, she's like, here's your set. Emily did all the designs for open options. So for those of you who did open options, thank you, Emily. Let's do one of these. Hey. I'm a big fan. I don't know if you can tell. Emily, I still have stuff to send you. I didn't forget. I just need to get a box to stick everything in and go to the post office. I'm just so excited that you're here. I have talked to Jen, but let's see. Thinking of moving the sewing cutting table to the living room and stacking the table sounds interesting. Oh, yeah. So Pam, hold up. Don't buy anything. And I will show you what I'm talking about. But the sewing cutting, sewing. It'd still be 2 different ones. I guess you can cut on the back of the sewing. The nice thing about the sewing cutting, so the sewing machine table is actually 2. So I have my machine on this piece, and then this is kind of like an L bracket, and it sits higher because they're all auto lift. So one is sitting here, one is sitting here, and it gives me a flat surface to work on. But because they're independent of each other, this one can roll away, and then you can use it for other things or wrap around or, make whatever you want. Let's say this is what I want to do. I want to be able to edit designs. I want to be able to design or edit. Oh yeah, perfect, Kathy. You're gonna be fine. It sends it right back and forth. Just in case Emily didn't see your comment, it's one of my favorite things about how Designer and Prostitcher work together. And then when you add catalog to that, if you're somebody who is a collector of designs, that you can use catalog in the Designer suite, and you search a design, you open it right there, you can do any edits and then send it right over to Prostitcher. I don't do a lot of that right at my tablet, or I really don't do any of it at my tablet. I find that it's easier for me to use a computer and a mouse and do all the editing that way. And then I just USB. So, oh, good questions. And like, again, you guys are just being nice. I love it. I love nice people. You know what? I wasn't even going to do a live today. I was like, I'm going to try to do a live most of the day tomorrow. I'm not going to do it. And I said, I'm not going to break my commitment. I need to finish this video. You guys, this quilt, I'm going to love it. I mean, it's only a 4-patch, but who knows? I might make another one. These blocks they're 10 inch. No, they're not. I already lied. They're 6 inches. They're 6-inch blocks, but because of how the lines make, you can do like this. You can do like this. And do like a ziggy zaggy thing. I don't know. You can do whatever you want. It just looks good. I did all these layouts in EQ. I felt like I was just the smartest person on earth. What else happened? Oh, I'm getting ready to start my Tilda quilt. Did we talk about this? I've told you about it. I'll be back. So this is for my Tilda quilt. And this is going to be the Tilda flower vase. She calls it her embroidery pattern. So what happened was I had all these fabrics, got all these beautiful fabrics from Apple Tree Quilting in Columbia, Missouri. So all of these solids, and there's 43 total, I think. But they're all Tilda solids. Let's see. We'll do this. Aren't they pretty? So I had all of them except for this top one. And I didn't have enough of this one. So this is Sky Teal. Back order everywhere. It's on back order everywhere. What did I just... Oh, you guys. The day we were going shopping, I was looking at bags. Do you guys know Loewe? I want a puzzle bag so bad. I don't even know how that ended up in my fabric, but whatever. So I needed more Sky Teal. It's back order everywhere. Can't get it. I need like 4 yards and can't get it. So I had to go to my local quilt shop and she came to the rescue. Everything else is here. I needed this sand color. I think it's sand. One of the reasons I wanted to go to the Long Beach show and I dragged my family there because I needed to see if they had that fabric, and somebody did. So great. And they're the ones who told me that sky blue was like, good luck. You're not going to find it. So I took that bin of fabric to my local quilt shop because I was trying to match this. And the one thing that matched, they only had 3 yards and I needed more, and it wasn't a perfect match. So I couldn't just take some out because they're all 2-inch squares. So I ended up getting this blue. And so this is this is an Andover. It's an Andover fabric, an Andover solid. I don't know what color. A little bit different. I think it's still going to work. I laid it out with all my colors. None of them match. So that's what I'm going for. But I think you need like 3,000 2-inch squares. Probably not that many, but there's a lot. There's a lot of 2-inch squares just of this because this is the background color. And there's no piece that is over 2 inches 2x2, which is why I got the dies from AccuQuilt, because I'm just going to feed everything through. I'm gonna eat French fries. I'll have some chips. I'll go get a bag of Nerds, and I'll just have that AccuQuilt cut all my stuff for me. Let's see. Hey, Adam. I used a membership point to download the feathered star project you did. It shows up in my Prostitcher designs as a title, but no designs. I have zero trouble with other designs. I tried 3 different ways to get PS support without any help yet. I called, I did a ticket, I emailed. What do you suggest? Let me see. So, so when you download it, it just shows, well, nothing there. Ooh, strip pieces. Pam, it comes when it comes. Don't rush it. Let's see. I purchased, and let me see. Okay, so I got to read this again. Zero trouble with others. So, next time you're a machine. So first off, email support at prostitcher.com. And Shelly, will you send me a message? Because I can forward that on to the people that I know that can maybe help you a little bit quicker instead of trying to go through the ticket and everything. That might be the better way. I'll ask them. It just depends on, I know that people have been going back and forth on vacation, and then we were on our educator training trip. So I know like the last 3 weeks, there haven't been a lot of people at HQ. Academy was happening. So it's a bad time to need help. So I don't, but we'll figure it out. And if anything, I'll get it to you. We'll get it to you, Shelly. But send me a message, please, or email me. Actually, email me. That was probably a better idea. adamsofun@gmail.com. And I will forward that off to who needs to get it, if you can. Chris, they said I have the 2-inch strip die. And yeah, they said just cut the strips and then turn them and then run it through the strip die again. But I think I might just use the one I have. I think it does 6 at a time. I don't know. I'm just so confused. I'm so confused because I just want it done. The interesting way, and I will post pictures. The whole thing she does, or the directions, they fuse it. They fuse it onto a grid fusible. They said 10 Sisters. I'm using Basel because it's like a third the price, if even that much, because I could buy it by the yard. And but you make it basically, you make 9 different patches of the pattern and then sew those together. So we'll see. Okay, perfect. You're doing that. Any other questions? Oh my gosh, my eyes itch. Sandy says use the strip die. I'm nervous that if I use the strip die, here's my thing. If I use the strip die, what if my pieces get off? And then they're not square. And then people are going to look at that and go like, ugh, that's not square. Like, I don't know why this one I want to be perfect. Beth, the designer of Pop Goes Your Scrap Bin, is on. Everybody say hi, Beth. I don't know how far you are. I'm going to text her. I don't know why it goes to that. Where is it going? How far into the live are you? Or are you watching me text you right now? She's waving. Oh, she must be live. Okay, perfect. Beth has been working on hers. She's gonna do hers too. And then she just came on. But are you live? Are you live? Can you see me talking to you? She must see me talking to her, which means she's live. There is there's a slight delay. Oh my gosh. You guys, I don't know why you watch me. I always just laugh. Oh my God. Emily, you should have just received an email from Shelly. You were in the right place, right time. Thank you, Emily. I'm watching people like getting help, and then my God, you're crazy. Carol, you don't know what you missed. By the way, have an Alani cherry slush. Oh my gosh, Beth, Carrie, who just said hi, Beth. She's a big fan of the accordion. She's already planning on making a lacy one. What else is going on? Hey, did any of you sign up for the connecting threads? For those of you who like backings, did you see? Well, one, it's not just backing. I still haven't made it past the backing page. Backings on connecting threads are currently on sale. I'm going to post a link. This is my affiliate link. So if you use it, I get a little kickback. I would love if you use it. That would be awesome for me because I don't charge you for my videos. So, hey, use my links. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, the backings are like $8 a yard, $9 a yard at Connecting Threads. So go buy a lot. I hope that by the time I get there, you've bought them all out. So I don't buy as much as I need. But I'm looking at I only have 4 right now, and I think I need another 10. Where do I find Pam, if you go watch the, let me just see. I have so many windows open. I will just post, copy, get a link. Here's a link to my video so you can see about the accordion. In the description of the video, there's a link to Beth's page, and where you can you can go watch Beth do the accordion. So I would suggest watching her videos anyway if you're doing part of it. There is oh, Beth, I totally forgot you made me that special link, and then I haven't even used it. I'm so dumb. Yes, use Beth's link, use my link, whatever. For those of you who are doing the Pop Goes Your Scrap In, ASF 10 will save you 20% off of this pattern. You can also get Beth's books, OPA and another round of OPA. Did I get them right? I'm the # the worst. Beth, how was my co-educator in class? Was she a good student, or is she a better teacher than student? I'd like to know. Text me privately. You guys, I'm laughing so loud I feel like I'm keeping Ben up. Beth, you don't know this, but Ben got COVID. He just found out today. I tested. I'm still negative. He's quarantining because I said I can't miss Traverse City next week. Do you use EQ, third-person software for laying out my t-shirt quilts? Andy Saunders, I do use EQ. I actually really like EQ. Beth, why did you make an angry face? Because I didn't use your link? That's sad. Opa. Like I'm going to smash a plate. Opa. Oh, okay. Yeah, but change it off of that. That's so negative. We don't like that. I'm sweating. I know that it just my skin looks beautiful, but it's because I'm hot. Oh my gosh. Watch which video has how to do Oliver basting. I think it's called Basting a Whole Cloth. It'll be one of the Orange Dream Big videos. It's linked in, I believe it's linked in the description of both of the Kaleidoscope videos. Oh my gosh, this took a left turn really fast. Oh, Andy Saunders, yes, I use EQ. That's how I actually made. Oh my gosh, this block. I was trying to. I'm not a weatherman. I like EQ a lot. I don't know. Oh, I don't know if you want to do other layouts. I'm sure you could do it. for t-shirt quilts. Is it hard to it's weird to learn. I always suggest, so EQ has some books you can purchase, and they're like project workbooks, so you work through how to learn it by creating projects, which I always think is better, because then you can see like something visual instead of like, here's how you do this, and then it's just floating there. But they have 3, and I would 100% suggest those. I think they're great, a great learning tool. And there's a lot of, I think you can find online classes. Follow them on Facebook. They do some like, oh, did you know you could do this? And I'm always looking at them going, no, I didn't. One day they made was it a Dresden? And it took them like 30 seconds. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And they made it out of just like a strip block. And somehow they did something, and all of a sudden it was a Dresden. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I need to get better at it. My one thing that I dislike about it is that it will tell you how much fabric to cut, or how much fabric you need. Like, say I was just doing 4 colors here, it would tell me how much fabric I need to create this using all 4, like for the whole quilt, all 4 colors. But you can't get cutting instructions for the whole quilt. You can only get cutting instructions per block. So right here, it's going to say like, okay, well, I have cutting instructions for these 4 corners, but it's not going to say, okay, but you have 4 times 4. It only gives you those 4. Yes. But I like it. It's a fun tool, and you do enough stuff that, and for your Etsy, do you still have your Etsy shop? If you still have your Etsy shop, like creating your own little patterns really quick, there's a whole block library that it comes with. So yeah, you can use that block library and do a bunch of quick little mini quilts to sell on your Etsy shop. I suggest it. Oh, I think I have an affiliate link with EQ. Use my link. People are talking to each other, and that's fine. Oh, Carol Jordan has a good video on how to cut the Dresden. Nice. All right, what else is going on? Oh my gosh, it's been an hour already. You have 7 minutes. Set a timer for 6 minutes.
6 minutes. Counting down.
I just set a timer because you guys know I always go over, and I can't go over because I have to finish this video so I can upload it to the people that be. Other things, let's see. Oh, Beth, just because I know that you're going to text me, Ben is feeling fine. He's just a little bit tired. He thought it was allergies. Ben is an over tester. Anytime he sneezes, it's like, okay, I'm gonna go test, because he's in the hospital. He wants to make sure that I'm not getting sick, because I can't be getting sick and then traveling and not knowing. And I got a text this morning. It was like, I was exposed and I haven't been feeling good, and I just figured it was allergies. I'm gonna go test. And Michelle, happy anniversary. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, have fun with your grandson. That sounds like it's fun. I hope he'll probably be tired, actually. But yeah, happy anniversary, Michelle. So I don't remember where I was. Been tested, and now he's fine. Well, he's not fine, but he's fine. He's home. He gets the bedroom to himself. I told him I would bring him food. He doesn't have to walk the dogs in the heat. It's almost worth it. Nothing's really worth it, but let's be honest. You guys, I love Churro. I think I need to make a sticker with the scan and cut that says Churro. Churro knows. Oh, that'd be a good one. Churro knows. Churro is the M7, by the way, in case you didn't know. Didn't know Churro. Who's going to be well, I'm not going to be. Oh, where am I going to be? So next week, we're in Traverse City, Michigan. If you're anywhere close, I know there's still some spots available. I talked to them yesterday. We are doing kind of like Prostitcher Boot Camp, or not Prostitcher Boot Camp. I'm not going to read this text out loud. So we're doing like 2 days of basics, So we're doing, if you're new to long arming, if you want a long arm, we're doing 2 days kind of basics boot camp. Let's call it basics boot camp, where we're going to like start from the beginning, turning the machines on. We'll do free motion, ruler work and everything. M7 for a discount. I don't have a discount, Carrie, but let me check. I think somebody's doing a Christmas in July. Send me a message and I'll look. I've been seeing stuff posted, and I don't know if it's Janome doing it or if it was just a specific retailer. But they're easier to find than Handy Quilter retailer, so you might not have to drive 6 hours to go get it. Although you do like the guys over at oh my gosh, why I can't Fonders. Oh, hold on. Hello, this is Adam. Hey, hi, this is Cream Puff. Hey, I'm on a live right now. Everybody say hi to Andy, my friend. Oh, hold on, I'll put you on speaker. Say hi, Andy. Andy.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, now I'm gonna let you go because I don't trust you to not say anything bad. I'll call you in like 20 minutes. Bye. Oh my gosh. That's another best friend. Oh yeah, so I don't remember where it was. Oh, we're going to be in Traverse City. So Traverse City, we're doing the 2 days basics boot camp. We're going to do, I believe there's expanding your free motion. We're doing a day of workshops, which is for like mini classes. And then we are doing a meet and greet. Come for the meet and greet. We're going to do a meet and greet kind of trunk showy thing with Mickey and I. Super excited. And I'm going to eat a lot of cherries. I won't eat so many cherries that my stomach hurts, but I'm going to get to that point almost. Fabric Bash has a sale on Janome machines today only. I like that. Where's Fabric Bash? Let us know, Lisa. I love that my YouTube people and my Facebook people can now connect. This is fun. So that is next week, Traverse City. Where are we going to be at? Well, I have nothing planned for Oregon. I do not. I won't be in. Oh, Fabric Bash is in Omaha. I was like, I'm not coming to Omaha. Oh, Fabric Bash is in Omaha. Is that close to you? Maybe. It's a great shop. Oh, we have multiple Omahas people. And they have great steaks there. Let's see. So mid next month, we're going to be in McPherson. Mickey and I, we're going to be doing, I can't even tell you what classes we're teaching, but we're going to be in McPherson. So we're going to do that. The week after that, which is, I think, the week of the 20th, we're going to be in Columbia, Missouri at one of my favorite shops, Apple Tree. They are my supplier of all things AccuQuilt. They are a supplier of Tilda. They are a supplier of me with a smile. They're a supplier of running my credit card. I do love them. So if you get a chance, Apple Tree Quilting, they are fantastic. Yes, McPherson, Kansas. We'll be there for 4 days, Mickey and I. I think we're doing an advanced Prostitcher day. I should probably know. It's like 3 weeks from now. Other stuff, I don't know. After that, it's too far in advance. Oh, if anybody lives in Hawaii or wants to go to Hawaii, there's a Hawaii show in October. And one day only, you can go on a tour with me. So they're sending me as a tour guide with a group of quilters to go do like a tour of Hawaii for 1 day. We're going to be on Oahu. Yes, that sounds right. I will post about it. You'll see me post about it on Facebook. But yeah, you're going to have me all day. We're going to be traveling around, looking at sites, lots of pictures. It's all about just having fun, and you can get all of your long arm questions answered. We won't have long arms because like we're really they hired a tour company to take me and some people on a tour. So I think that's going to be super fun. I'm very excited. Very random. I said now, how much of a tour guide do you need? I've never been onto this island. I've only been to Maui, and they're like, oh no, we want you to go on tour, have a good time, and answer questions. So yeah, come to Hawaii and come tour with me. That'll be fun. And then there's a I don't think it's a quilt show. I think it's more of a art show, but like they have everything there, which just means like cha-ching, 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 because you know me, I buy anything fiber arts. I was actually thinking about that. I was like, I have 3 cross stitches, and I have the one that I did. It hangs in my bathroom, and I'm like, I should do another one. I really enjoyed that. So yeah, I will post about the Hawaii thing if you want to fly out to Hawaii and come on tour with me. I'll sing. Don't make me sing. My alarm went off and then I ignored it because I was talking. And now I'm a minute late. Thank you, Alani. Cherry slush, caffeine soda. Everybody, thank you for the joy. You guys, y'all make me so happy. If everything goes right today and I get what I need to get done, I will be live tomorrow for I'm going to see if I can. What I want to do is I want a screen on my Prostitcher, a screen on my quilt, and a screen that I can see. And I'm just going to quilt for the day. And I have the 2 quilts that my mom had, that my mom gave me to quilt for her. And I just want to get them and get them done so I can send them back to her. Since, again, I found them in a box in the garage. So, all right, bye, everybody. Love you all. Have a fabulous day. Have a wonderful week. And we will see you on the flip side. If you are working on Pop Goes Your Scrap Bin, I want to see your accordions. Post them. See you again soon, everybody. Bye. At the end of the day, it's just a quilt. Bye.